Hello, quality professionals. Corrective actions come in many sizes, varieties, and names, from the not-so-ethical pencil whipping to RCCAs to 8Ds. Today, I'll share with you the 8 disciplines of the 8D corrective action format mandated by so many customers. I'll do my best at keeping this short tutorial from boring you into other YouTube searches. But if you stick with it, some of you just might find a chuckle or two within the presentation. But the bottom line is this: the 8D process is not as simple as I'm going to portray here. Throughout this process, you're looking to strive for a zero-defect process that is measurable and understandable by those outside your organization. Let's set the stage. So Billy Bob was supposed to deliver a very important cup of milk to Grandpa Joe, but didn't make it. You see, Billy Bob was too interested in texting his buddies while on delivery duty and damaged the cup of milk before making it to his final destination. When interviewed, Billy Bob stated the dog made him do it. Well, now Grandpa Joe is mad and demanding corrective action to make sure the mishap never happens again. Let's get started. In the first area, we need to add some general information. Who's going to own the 8D? In this case, Grandma Sue, the company boss. We need some way of identifying the complaint, the product, the date, who to respond to, something about the product, and finally, a description of the complaint. Before getting to the disciplines though, we also need to have an area where we can update response history. The first discipline, Organize and Plan, is where we list and engage the team responsible for the investigation, analysis, and ultimate corrective and preventive actions. Include as many of the disciplines on the team as necessary to complete the plan, do, check, act cycle. The second discipline, Describe the Problem, is exactly that. For this example, while delivering vitamin D enhanced low-fat milk to Grandpa Joe, the milk failed to reach its intended destination. It was accidentally delivered to the Pergo Maple Wood facility adjacent to Grandpa Joe's location. The words we use here must tell enough of the story to help the team and others understand the problem from the customer point of view. If you can quantify it or get a photo or two of the problem, add that as well for visual representation. The third discipline, Containment Plan, is where we need to list the actions we're taking to assure the customer that 1. Nothing else gets out of our facility with the same condition, and 2. If there is anything en route or already delivered, that it is stopped and validated for the same condition. In this case, the most important action was to stop all further milk deliveries. Remember that any material that is either cleared to continue or be held must be clearly identified as such. For the fourth discipline, Describe the Cause, list those potential or actual causes that are derived from using the various tools such as brainstorming, interviewing, fishbone diagrams, 5 whys, and the like. It's important that we discover the root at which the problem originated so that additional measures can be taken to prevent it from happening again. As we discovered through investigation, the procedure contained nothing about how to carry milk while texting and walking at the same time. Again, a picture tells 1,000 words. Discipline 5, Permanent Corrective Action Plan, directly addresses the root cause or causes determined in D4 and any other sub-actions to be accomplished. Since the root cause stated there was nothing contained in the procedure about how to carry milk while texting and walking at the same time, the correction shall speak directly to that root cause. In this case, the team is going to add in a new section to the procedure to cover how to properly carry milk while texting and walking at the same time. Notice that we've used the same verbiage in both statements for continuity and will continue to do so from this point on. This is also the time to take a look at updating your various types of FEMAs as well. Discipline 6, Verification of Corrective Action. In this section, we list those actions that will be taken to assure that systematic actions have been fully embedded into the quality management system. In this example, we're going to validate and audit that the section to the procedure to cover how to properly carry milk while texting and walking has been added and implemented. Objective evidence can include, but is not limited to, Pareto charts, run charts, process audits, or capability studies. Be sure you give sufficient time for the change to take effect within the system before claiming full implementation. For Discipline 7, Prevention of Recurrence, list those actions that will absolutely assure that the problem will never occur again. For those of you who have simply made procedural adjustments, you know that sometimes it takes more drastic actions to completely eliminate the source of the problem. In this example, it was determined that texting was causing other safety-related problems. So the team purchased cell phone lockboxes and eliminated cell phone use completely within the workplace. The last discipline, D8, is where we get to communicate and celebrate the success of an effective corrective and preventive action process. In the next of this series, I'll show you a simple yet effective way of presenting your success story on a single slide that can be printed, posted, or emailed throughout your organization and to the customer when approved by management. It goes hand in hand with the one-page corrective action format seen on a previous segment of Quality Moments. Until next time, remember to have fun in all that you do.